Shalom. Kol halayim la Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the brothers that are laboring throughout the four corners of the earth, in the spirit and in truth, in the name of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. It's 12 Paryah from the Providence, Rhode Island camp. It's an article from Wall Street Journal, and it reads, Harvard pledges $100 million for fund to redress ties to slavery. News report says Ivy League University profited from slavery during the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries through its financial connection to donors. All right, so you see it. All right, now this isn't anything new. This is something that's been known, but now it's really out there. It's on Wall Street Journal, all right, which is one of the most popular news outlets. We're gonna read a little bit of what it got in this article. The university also profited from slavery during the 17th, 18th, and 19th centuries through its financial connections to donors, some of whom are memorialized on campus. Those donors helped the university build its national reputation, the report says. Slavery was integral to Harvard, according to the report, and its legacy affected the university well after human bondage became illegal. Segregation and discrimination were a part of campus life well into the 1900s, the report said. The truth is that slavery played a significant part in our institutional history, Harvard President Lawrence S. Bacow said in a letter. All right, so look, this is what happened to the Israelites. All right, you have Edomites that benefited off of the slavery that the Israelites had to endure through. And the only reason why the Israelites, so-called Negroes, all right, the only reason why they were in that slavery, in that captivity, and why they're still in that captivity, all right, is because of the curses that you read about in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, all right. So we're gonna start Deuteronomy 1 and 1. So these be the words which Moses spake unto Israel on this side Jordan, in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea. Salakia. In the plain over against the Red Sea between Paran and Tefel and Laban and Hazeroth and Dizabas. All right. So these are words that Moses was speaking to the Israelites. Right. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord, your power to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord your power will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth. So there was a blessing that was going to be given to these Israelites if they abided by the commandments of the Heavenly Father and His Son. Okay, Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, your power to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, so we are living in a time where we are under these curses because we did not follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, we're gonna drop down here, Deuteronomy 28 and 33. It's just one of the curses. It goes all the way down to 68. All right, Deuteronomy 28 and 33. The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up, and thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always, so that thou shalt be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see. All right, and this is just a portion of what these Edomites have, came up with off the backs of slavery. And these devils have monuments glorifying the people that had the whips in their hands and probably eating the slaves and shit like that. But they think that this $100 million fund is gonna make it all go away, make all the memories go away, you know. But all said and done, it ain't. All right, it isn't, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai got that on a receipt. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. There should not be one fucking so-called Negro going to that school or even trying to go to that school. You know, nobody should even want to go to that school. All right, and that's not even the only school. You got another one here in Rhode Island called Brown University that's funded off the blacks of slavery. You know, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. A gift destroyeth the heart, meaning or the mind. Okay, and this is a gift that's gonna destroy the heart. All right, and what happens when they give the gift is to ultimately throw off a judgment. You know, this is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 23. A wicked man taketh a gift out of the bosom to pervert the ways of judgment. All right, this is to pervert the ways of judgment. To think that he's this is like his way of trying to apologize. But all said and done, you know, the only way that things will be made right is by everything that happened to the Israelites, you know, just happened to him. But the fact of the matter is yeah, that is gonna take place, but righteously. You know, we're not gonna make these devils eat swine and eat crabs or fuck each other and shit like or eat them. Nah, man. But they're gonna get it and they're gonna get hurt. You know, this is something. I'm gonna read this again. Proverbs 17:23. A wicked man, Esau Edom, taketh a gift out of the bosom, yeah, that $100 million, to pervert the ways of judgment, right? To get everybody thinking that he's Mr. Nice Guy, this, and the third. But at the end of the day, he's gonna get he's gonna get deaded. Um, gotta go to work. I'm already in the middle of it. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Right? So this devil, all right, he's still as wicked as hell, man. He thinks that this shit right here, you know, is gonna take a little weight off his back, but all said and done, maybe to some people, but not in the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. He's still gonna get that judgment because he played with the apple of the Lord's eye, man. The Israelites, you know, and anybody that goes and you know falls for that shit, that's their lot. That's because they're not wise. They don't got the eyes to see or ears to hear. You know, they're a bunch of any nigga that be up in there, fucking done. They're done. All right. I'm gonna drop down. Verse 16, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into the pit. Right? Because deep down inside, these niggas here, they're not trying to help nobody, honestly. They're gonna require the M to the O to the T to the B, just like the rest of the world. You see what I'm saying? It says he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head, and clap his hands, and whisper much, and change his countenance. So yeah, this devil, he gonna do everything he can to be the slithery snake he really is, man. The slithery serpent. All right. And look, this is just one of those examples of him changing his countenance, changing the way of his wretchedness, you know, to so-called try to help. But really, this devil, he's not really looking for the best interest of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know? But that's all I got, you know. Just wanted to throw that out. Hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Shalom.